Hey, what's up, guys? You're watching Stacks on the Rise. Welcome to the channel. If you like videos about silver and gold, please like and subscribe for more content if you'd like to know more about investing in precious metals. But please, do not take anything I say as financial advice. It's up to you to do your own research and come to your own conclusions. After all, I'm just a guy on YouTube that likes to play with shiny things. So yeah, which is better, cash or precious metals? Well, I'm definitely not going to be the one to tell you that cash is trash. Cash is very useful, but so is silver and gold. Precious metals and cash are both very important, but for different reasons. Cash, as we all know, is what our fiat currencies are. All goods and services bought and paid for are currently denominated in fiat notes. It doesn't matter what country you live in, you have some form of cash reserved as for the payment of debts. You'd be pretty hard pressed to find anything denominated in ounces of silver and gold, right? So, why have silver and gold? Well, for the short term, there's really no need for silver and gold unless you just like collecting. Long term, on the other hand, that's where the magic happens with silver and gold. But we'll get to that. Cash is king at the moment. It's the most liquid asset you have within your possession. You could use cash to make more cash. You can spend cash on things you want, need, or desire. The everyday purchases. The problem is that when you hold cash for too long, it loses value. It loses value through what's called inflation. Every year, every day, every minute, they print or type up more cash, more fiat currency. The more cash there is, the less each Federal Reserve note is worth. All fiat currencies will eventually return to their intrinsic value. That's just their nature. Though the piece of paper itself is denominated, its value is based on a belief or trust. But being that that piece of paper is virtually worthless, that's the true value of the note. Once people lose trust or belief in the currency, unlike silver and gold, that currency will go to zero. Fiat currencies can lose value very quickly depending on different socioeconomic or political circumstances. I mean, governments around the world right now are printing more and more currency. So you can pretty much guess where this is going or where it might be going. Gold and silver, on the other hand, go up in price as fiat currencies fall, especially over time. Gold and silver cost more in currencies because the paper itself is worth less. It's not worthless, it's worth less. The actual value of gold and silver remains the same, but it's the fiat currencies that devalue and fluctuate. So, in effect, the purchasing power of precious metals remains the same as the paper prices change. And that's what make silver and gold very important. They're what's known as hedges. They're hedges against the inflation of fiat currencies. And that's the magic that I was talking about earlier. Over the course of time, precious metals hold their value better than cash. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love cash. Cash is very important. Personally, I use cash every day, but what I like to do is I like to use fiat for investments to increase my holdings in cash to eventually buy precious metals for the long-term savings. That's my end game. I mean, as long as you're making more cash than the current rate of inflation, you're good. But I'm not going to use cash as a long-term store of value because it decreases in value over time. Short-term, cash is best. But since it's a losing asset, it's, in my opinion, a smarter idea to keep long term savings in precious metals because they hold their value over time. That they do, at least they keep up with the rate of inflation, at the very least. There's other options such as high interest savings accounts, which I also have, but even then, it doesn't keep up with inflation as per the long term. I also think that there's something to be said for the fact that you can hold precious metals in your possession outside of all this and all the current financial systems. So it's a privacy aspect that I also enjoy. So in short term, the Cash is best for everyday usage and investments, but long term, I enjoy the security of precious metals. But what do you think? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments section and like this video if you found value in any of this. Please subscribe for more content. I've got plenty in the works, so stay tuned. As always, stay safe and share this video with other like-minded individuals. Keep stacking, my friends.